Okay, so this is sort of an intro video. There's nothing you have to do to this or after this except watch the video. All right, so lessons 1 through 6 in week 2 are all about graphing rational functions. So I want to show you some rational functions so you have an idea of what the heck I'm even talking about. Here's an example of a rational function. I haven't given you the equation or anything, and that's okay. I just want you to see that there's a couple important things going on in this picture. There's a vertical asymptote right here. Okay, this blue dotted line right here is an asymptote. It's a line. If I'm looking at the scale here, I believe that this is at 3. It has a vertical asymptote at 3. And then over here is a different type of asymptote. This is a horizontal asymptote. And it looks like the equation for this one would be y equals 1. All right, and again, just kind of, you can always pause the video, take a look, make sure you understand where those are coming from. A couple other important things that I would be asking you about on this graph might be the Y-intercept. Okay, so that would be this ordered pair right here. I don't know exactly where that is. It kind of looks like it might be at 0, -1. I'm also probably going to ask you for the zeros, or they're also known as the x-intercepts. That one right there looks like it might be at -2, 0. All right, so here's some, again, just some of the things that you're going to be asked to find in the next 6 lessons. Let me show you a couple others kinds. This is really cool. This thing has a slant asymptote. That would be this one that's on a diagonal. I'm going to show you how to find those slant asymptotes. Let's show you another one. This one, okay, this is really cool. This has what's called right here a point discontinuity. Point discontinuity. We also call them holes because literally it looks like a hole in the graph. It's an ordered pair. I would consider this hole to be at 3, 6. So when you're asked to describe the hole, you need to tell me both the x part and the y part. Take a look at another one. This is very, very cool. This one has 2 vertical asymptotes. Okay, vertical asymptote right there, vertical asymptote right there, along with a horizontal asymptote over here. Notice that it is possible to cross a horizontal asymptote, okay, but not a vertical one. You will never cross verticals, but only horizontals, and it'll only ever happen once. Let's see, let's take a look. Here's another example that has 2 verticals and 1 horizontal. Notice that it is possible to have more than 1 0, right? This one happens to have 2 zeros and 1 y-intercept. I think this is my last slide. Notice that the equations that have holes in them or point discontinuities don't have to be linear, right? This picture is a parabola, right? That is a parabola, but it does have a hole in it. All this means is that the function does not exist at 1. If I asked you what is f of 1, you would have to say it does not exist. When you go to the x value of 1 and you go down to try to read it, that hole means that there is no function value. Anyway, again, just a short little intro into graphing rational functions.